switch y'all to my back camera. Plug my phone in so it doesn't die. It's just weird, like doing it backwards. Get on my little computer. I can't see the chat yet, so if anybody's here, I apologize. I'm getting to it right now, though. Hey, Kate. Thank you, Riley. Hey, Happy New Year. Kate, if you could, like, if there's any trolls or, like, mean messages, just press on their name and then click hide user on this channel. Hey, Romaine. Thank you. All right, guys, we're going to get into the makeup. So today, I thought I would start on my Valentine's Day makeup looks. And I'm going to put on my little cloud headband. For those of y'all who are new here, this is like a giant sleepover for the girls. This is where the girls come to hang out. And we do hair, makeup, beauty stuff. And I am also going to try these new lashes. They're called kitten lashes, so I'm excited to try those out. I just was looking at some of my footage and I like wasn't loving the way that what's I saying? I wasn't loving the way that it was looking, so with my other lashes, so I decided I would try different lashes today. And just to reiterate that, like, I am a makeup channel. Like, this is a place for the girls to come hang out. So, if you're not here for that, go find somebody else's live stream, please. Thank you. Hey, Aaliyah. Yeah, I remember you. I'm so thirsty today, y'all. I have my favorite Starburst in here, my Starburst packet. And if you can see, it makes it blue. It literally, it tastes like, I know it's a Starburst, but it tastes more like a Jolly Rancher. It's so good. I have these linked in my Amazon storefront under my, I think it says like Stanley water bottle necessities. So make sure you check those out. They're literally my favorite. So good. And then they'll get you drinking your water, you know. I'm prime my face. Hey, Journey Club, how are you? Thank you, Bear Lover. Thanks, Summer. Summer says, OMG, that's so cute. I'd love to be a part of this. It seems so chill. I'm subscribing, LOL. Awesome. Thank you, Summer. Happy to have you here. This is not the original Stanley, no. It's a Bedazzled. Oh, you mean did I buy it like that? Yeah, I did buy it like that. But it's, I don't think that's an actual Stanley, if that makes sense. I got it for Christmas. I'm a new content creator. Do you have any advice? Yeah, so I have a lot of advice, actually. I feel like making it manageable. Like, I feel like so many people like want to do YouTube, but then they always make excuses because like they don't make it manageable for themselves, you know? I'm putting on primer, by the way. This is the Maybelline Master Prime number 100, my favorite. But I feel like a lot of people don't make it manageable for themselves, you know? Like, they make excuses and, like, because they're trying to achieve perfection, and, like, we don't need any more, like, perfection on the internet, you know? Like, Instagram got a lot of hate for, like, how many, like, perfect people there were on Instagram, or, like, we have Netflix and, you know, like, perfectly made productions, and, you know, back in the day, like, YouTubers used to, I was talking about this yesterday, YouTubers used to, they used to, like, rent out a separate space for their channel, and, like, have, like, a big, like, background behind their heads, and you wouldn't even, like, they wouldn't even be in their house. Like, that's how big YouTube has gotten. And anyways, I think people have kind of just gotten, like, sick of it, and I know there was, like, a mass, like, leaving and migration of people off of YouTube onto TikTok, and now I feel like it's kind of going the opposite way, where a lot of people are coming back to YouTube, like, a lot of new people. But I feel like with this new wave of YouTubers, the big thing is that, like, it's all about being organic, it's all about being real and raw, and, like, not being so highly perfected and highly manufactured, because I think especially with the rise of AI, people are just really craving, like, connection with another human being, and not, like, you know, something that's so highly perfected. So that's probably the biggest piece of advice I can give you is, like, don't try to be perfect, just be yourself. Like, don't try to be anybody else, just be yourself. And, like, as you do videos more, you'll find out, like, what flows and what works, you know? And try to integrate it into your regular life as much as possible, because that will keep it, more, like, doable. So, like, if you have to go to school or have to go to work, like, maybe, like, film yourself where you're getting ready and, like, just talk. Like, give yourself a little extra time to get ready, and then just talk about what's on your mind, or, like, talk about your niche. Like, if your niche is about, what was I gonna say? About, like, knitting. Like, be like, hey guys, like, it's me, like, today, right now I'm brushing my teeth, but, like, I wanted to talk to you about, like, some of the three best techniques for a beginner knitter, and then just, like, talk about that, and then be like, all right, well, I gotta run to work, so good to talk to y'all, bye, I love you, and then, like, that can be your video for that day, you know? Like, having like raw, real content with a real human being, not like some highly perfected celebrity, I think people really respond well to that. And also, like, it keeps your content, it keeps it like doable for you, because like if you like have to like tear half of your house apart and set up a giant green screen and it takes you ages to edit it, like, how long are you going to be able to keep that up? You know, you're not going to be able to keep that. And then like people are going to expect that from you over and over again, and then when you don't deliver, they're going to be like, what the heck, I missed the fancy backgrounds. You feel me? So like keep it doable and keep it real and just be yourself. And like think about ways that you can integrate it with your daily routine. It's also really important that you just like, in that same vein, it's important that you just like don't only exist online. Like, I know like the real world can really suck, and like sometimes all we want to do is just sit in our bed and scroll, because like everything sucks. Like it's sometimes it feels easier to like protect yourself from things on your phone, because like if you're scrolling TikTok, you can just click not interested, I don't want to see that. And then in the real world, like if your professor or your boss is talking about something you don't like, you can't just click not interested and make them vanish, you know? But it's important that you still continue to exist as a real person in your real life, and like even though you're doing content, that you still invest real time and energy in your real world relationships, because like it's not healthy to just exist as a digital being, you know? Like you're a human being, like you need human connection, human conversation, like. But I think you'll find, like, if you go about content the right way, it makes your whole life kind of open up, because you're living in your truth, right? Like, everything starts to open up, like, everything starts to get better. And I think, like, content creation is becoming a tool for a lot of people. Like, I follow a couple of college athletes, and, like, they started doing content, like, even before they got signed, right? And I'm pretty sure that their respective teams knew, but they liked that because that person had created a really positive like online community and just was themselves, and they got to bring that onto their college team. So I think that we'll start to see that more and more in all different professions, where content creation will be kind of a tool that catapults us to our respective places that we want to get to, like our respective careers and stuff. But it also becomes an extra stream of income. I'm not to that point yet personally, if any of you all are curious. But anyways, that was like my really super long-winded answer about content creation tips. I hope that was helpful. I'm not gonna pin you, Sternio girl, because you're not really saying anything. Like if you would say like, hey everybody, welcome to the live stream, and then if you would kind of reiterate my rules that are in my description, then I would pin you. Like every day, the person who gets pinned is the person who says like, hey, welcome to the live stream. Like this is a giant sleepover between besties. These are the rules. If you want to see the rules, look at my description. And then I'll pin you. But I'm not just going to pin you for saying nothing. You got to help me out somehow, bestie. You feel me? Hey, Avery. Hi, Pepper. I got to do something on my computer really quick, y'all. Just hold on a second. Okay. Y'all have to say something if you want to get pinned. Hey, Pepper. Hey, Shelly. Oh, Philadelphia Eagles or Dallas Cowboys? Very good question. I think the Eagles are like, I could be wrong. I think the Eagles like have a better, like, they tend to, like, they've been scoring better in recent years. I could be wrong, but I do love the Cowboys cheerleaders. Like, they are so iconic. Like, I love their hair and makeup. I love their routines. Like, they are such amazing athletes. They're amazing queens. I love their show, DCC Making the Team, and I also love their Netflix show. So it's hard to pick. They're both great teams. Hi, Ashley. Hey, Elvin. Monday's crazy. It's just, you know, been Monday. You feel me? Like, I'm looking at your comments, Shelly. I don't see it, though. Hi, Muna. Yeah, they have you right, but like the stellar. Shelly, if you would just write my channel rules out in that really pretty font that you're doing, I could pin that. But if you want to see my channel rules, they're in the description of this video. If you would just reiterate that, I could pin that. Thank you, Sternio girl. Steelers are better than any team, not gonna lie. Go Steelers. What is our song? Here we go. Steelers. Na na na. Na 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 na. Here we go. My godfather is a huge Steelers fan. He has a Steelers themed pool table. Harry the doggy, how am I supposed to wear the headband? Am I supposed to wear it like this? Am I supposed to wear it like this? I don't think so. Thank you, it's cloudy. Thank you, Chino. I love Mariah Carey. Thank you, Mackenzie. My boyfriend cheated on me with my best friend and she does not know. Should I confront her? Ooh. This sleepover today, y'all, is having some piping tea. Let me just first say, like, I'm so sorry that you're dealing with that. That's a really crappy situation. Honestly, like, I would do it, like, either face-to-face or I would call her on the phone. Probably face-to-face is better because, like, you don't, I don't know how if people, like, record other people with their phones or their iPads or whatever, like, you don't need that drama, but I would just, like, kind of say, like, hey, like, you know, like, I really love and appreciate you as a friend, and I don't just be raw and be vulnerable, you know, because even though she hurt you, like, sometimes you have to rise above it and, like, be the bigger person, you know, and, like, I know, like, you don't feel like that right now, and girl, I wouldn't either. I honestly feel like throwing hands, but don't do that. Just like, be raw and real and kind, because she is, like, she's gonna have to live with what she did, you know, and, like, that's better payback for what she did than anything, you know, and, like, just be gracious about it. Just be like, hey, like, and again, say this in person, be like, hey, like, you know, and make sure that you have your facts straight. Like, don't just go accusing somebody of doing something like that, because, like, if somebody accused me of doing that and I didn't, I would be so mad and so hurt. I'd be like, if you really believe that about me, we're not friends anymore. So I would, that's the first thing I would do is like make sure that you're sure that she did something with your boyfriend, you know? Like make sure, like, did you see them doing it? Like, do you, like, you know what I mean? Do you have like evidence of them being flirtatious over text? Because like you can't say you cheated on my boyfriend, you cheated on me with my boyfriend if you didn't physically see it. Because other people will lie like that to try to stir up drama. So you have to watch that one. But if it is true, I would just confront her and I would say exactly what you know. Like, hey, so I noticed that you were texting my boyfriend some like really flirtatious things, and you know, that hurts me. And like, why did you do that? And I would just, again, just stick to the facts. Like, don't create a narrative that may or may not be true, you know, like, and then just hear her out. And, you know, sometimes you have to walk away and say, like, you know, like, I find your words and your actions very hurtful. And then you kind of just have to, like, hold your head high, queen, and walk away and start prioritizing better friendships, you know. That's a really hard situation, though. I'm really sorry to hear that you're going through that. That sucks. Thank you, Macy. Hey, Equestrian, good to see you. Hey, Lennon. Thank you, TJ. Okay, let's get into this makeup. I've just been sitting here yakking away. I normally don't do my face on camera, but like, I thought it would like give us some more time together today, and I was kind of running behind. Just had a crazy day. Like, I have trouble sleeping, and like last night wasn't as bad as the other nights have been, but it was, I still woke up and like felt sick in the middle of the night, and that's what I can't stand. And it did happen once last night, and yeah. Where's that brush that I always use? Whatever, I'm gonna use this one. So I've talked about this in my other lives, but like, it's really important that when you do your concealer, that you make sure you get in here. Because a lot of people, like when I talk about it, there's been people in the chat that have said like, oh my gosh, that area on my eyes is like blue. And I'm like, yeah, it can be like a blue or a green or just like a darker color. So make sure you get in there with your concealer. Like, it really helps your makeup like pop more and helps like bring the shadows like out of that area. And I just, like, with choosing to do Valentine's Day, like, I just thought, like, number one, like, why not? And then, like, number two, I had done, like, I think I did, like, 3 looks for back to school, back to work for the new year. So if y'all haven't checked those out, make sure you check them out. And I'm just setting this with my Essence loose fixing powder, by the way, just to set this part in place. I'm not going to touch the bottom of this because I am going to go in with my regular concealer and fix that in a second. But I'm just setting this part so it doesn't crease. But yeah, I did a couple of looks for like every day, like back to school, back to work, because like, you know, like people usually have off for the holidays. But then, like, when the first week of January hits, like, it's like, boom, we back, baby, you know? And, like, I know, like, for me, like, I love January. Like, I love the vibe of the new year. Like, I love just, like, I don't know, the turning of a page, like, a fresh start. Like, I love all that stuff so much. And, I know, like, I always am, like, scrolling on social media. Not social media, but, like, YouTube, TikTok, that kind of stuff for, like, you know, what kind of makeup looks I'm going to be doing in the new year. And, like, how I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back into school or come back into work, like, with a bang, you know? Like, I'm going to, you know, this is a new year, new me, and we're going to be glowing in the new year, period. So, that's why I did some of those looks. I'm just going to go in with this. This is by, this is Heartbreakers. It's a highlighter, and then I'm just going to put this on my lid just to give it a little bit of sheen. So I did this look a couple years ago, actually, and I didn't really expect it. You'll see what I'm going to do in a second, but, like, I didn't expect it to look as good as it did, but, like, with my eye color and, like, with my complexion, I was like, girl. And the reason I realized that is I was, like, even having trouble with my stomach back then, and I had recorded myself talking on video to send to a friend of mine to talk about, like, what was going on, because I couldn't wait for her to call me back, so I just literally recorded a little video talking about it and sent it to her. And anyways, I played the video back and I was like, girl, this makeup, like, I need to get into it with this makeup, you feel me? So I was like, why don't I just do that makeup again? And it was, like, a makeup look that I wore to work a couple years ago for Valentine's Day. So Ray says, hey, I'm a random creator, just going around telling people I love this so much. Have an amazing day, night. That's so nice of you, Ray. Thank you. I love the positive vibes. Yes, us YouTubers, we gotta stick with our positive vibes, my girl. Amen. Love that. I'm just going in with this this shade right here, just to give my crease a little bit of shape, but, like, not doing nothing too crazy. Valentine's Day is February 14th. Hey Katie, how are you? Choco, your little brother, says, do you like tacos? Yes, I love tacos. I am gluten-free though, so I do need, like, I think you call it a corn tortilla, which kind of makes me sad because I've always been a flour tortilla type of girl, and since I've had to go gluten-free, I've had to give up my beloved flour tortillas. But yes, I love tacos. I like chicken. Rebecca says, hi, I'm new here. What are you talking about? You are so pretty. What's your channel about? Oh, hey. Nice to meet you, Rebecca. Thank you. my channel is about primarily makeup, but we do life advice, we do skincare, we do hair. Like, it's just supposed to feel like one big giant sleepover between besties. I've got some of my best memories over the year at sleepovers, so yeah, I just decided I'd recreate it here on YouTube. I am gonna do my inner corners because I know I have a good friend on here, and Jory, who's always like, do your inner corners, do your inner corners. So here's my inner corners, girl. Okay. So today I have a special little trick to show y'all. If y'all been watching my channel for a time now, you've probably seen me do this before. And if you haven't, prepare to be surprised. First, I'm gonna curl my lashes. The blue tool means you're a mod. So if you have a blue tool, that means you can, if anybody's like saying something that breaks one of my rules, or if anybody talks about the things that I don't like to talk about, which are in the description, or my rules, if anybody like breaks a rule, or anybody says something unkind about me or to anyone in the chat, just click on their name and press hide user. So congratulations, if you have a tool, that means you're a mod. And by being a mod, you help preserve my mental health, and you preserve the mental health of the rest of the community by blocking out negativity, because I don't know if I'd be able to do this without my mods. They keep me sane. I love my mods. Yes, that's beautiful, Shelly. Oh my gosh, here we go with them. Am I a man or a woman? What do you think, Tommy? Are you a man or a woman? What do you think? Hi, Anicia. Hey girl, Anicia. I love your nails. Thank you. I have a short about them. Do I want a boyfriend? No. Been there, done that. Why would you want a boyfriend when you can have a husband? Period. So, okay, this is the trick I wanted to tell y'all about. So you just take micellar water, right? And you can take like any eyeshadow palette. Here's my little eyeshadow palette. It's kind of crazy because I use it a lot, but you know, hey, it works. And you can make like a wing with like any color you want. It is so cool. So, ooh. And I also, so I save these little cottage cheese thing. I wash them, of course, but otherwise they would just go in the garbage, and I save them and I use them as like little palettes for my makeup, and they're so easy to clean off and, you know, reduce, reuse, recycle, y'all. So I'm going to be using this to like pour my, micellar water on. So I'm just going to dip into my shadow. We'll dip into the micellar water and then dip into the shadow. And then my little e.l.f. thing. I love these e.l.f. compacts so much. And then I'm just gonna start making my making my wing. And you kind of can go like back and forth. Once you get your brush kind of wet with micellar water, you can kind of like go back and forth to get the right texture. Hey Simone, that's a beautiful name. Thank you, Chino. I know, what's your name again? I'm sorry. I know your name's not really Chino. And see, it kind of goes on kind of light at first, but then you can go over it with more shadow and like build it up. And like, I know I might look a little crazy right now, but promise, trust and believe, y'all, this red liner, it eats. Trust and believe, besties. And then I'm gonna go in and wing it out. Y'all know, y'all who have been here before know how I feel about like colored eyeliner, and I feel like it looks a little funky when it's just here by itself, you know. And so I always try to put like a brown like on the inner edge of it. So hey Maddie, welcome to the sleepover, bestie. Aaliyah, that's right. Like the singer Aaliyah. Do you know that song? It's like what is it? Baby girl, I'm the man from the big VA. Da-da-na-na-na-na. And listen to what I gotta say. Da-na-na. It's by Aaliyah. And it's got Timbaland. Sometimes when I'm having a bad day, y'all, I remember that I'm living in the same time as Timbaland, and then I instantly have a better day. I love Timbaland. His music is so good. He's so talented. So I'm just gonna go with my Maybelline Ultra Liner. This is literally the best eyeliner. And go along, just go along the bottom. I won't forget your name again, Aaliyah, not after that. Dun. Boy, I gotta watch my back, because I ain't just anybody. I love that line. I'm not just anybody. That's how it goes. Amen, Natalia. Amen. You know it, babe. You know it, bestie. See, it's just like that dark, like on the inner edge part. So I'm gonna take out my new lashes. So my Walmart locks these up. And I was like, I ain't waiting for no associate. I'm just gonna rip them down. So please only do that if you're gonna buy them, because they put that there to keep people from stealing. Now, I wasn't gonna steal them. I wanted them, but I wanted them now. So I ripped them down. Aaliyah says, guess I'm an artist, hee hee. Yeah, a very famous one. Do you know who Aaliyah is? She was an icon. She still is an icon. I've never watched Young Sheldon. Oh, these lashes are actually the perfect length. Look at that. So when you put on lashes, always like check the length before you actually put them on when you're putting them on for the first time. So then you can get the right length. And like some people are like, oh, I hate wearing eyelashes. They always poke me. And I'm like, if your lashes are poking you, that's a sign that you didn't cut them right, you know? Oh my gosh, you asked the right person, TBD and food. I love Vampire Diaries. So back in the day, I actually used to want to be a cinematographer. Like I wanted to like do the camera work for movies and stuff because I think it's so cool like what we can do with cameras and like we can show people when you have a camera and you're doing something like creating like I don't know, like a music video or whatever, you're showing people the way that you see it inside of your mind, you know? And I think that's so cool. Cuz like you can describe things to people, but like when you put it to video, you're showing people the way that you see things in your mind. I think that is so cool. But anyways, I was really inspired by Vampire Diaries to do that because I just think that show is extremely well done and well shot and the acting is so good. Like I'm a huge fan of that show. My favorite character, I love, it has to be Damon. Damon's my favorite. And then number 2 is probably Rebecca. What about you? Catherine. Yes. Yeah, and I think that, like, it's really interesting, like, as this show progresses, like, it seems like Catherine is so evil and so corrupt, but then as we get to know her, like, we finally understand, like, why she is the way she is, you know, and then it makes sense. It, like, and then it comes to play, like, it comes into the picture, like, how strong she is, you know? Like, she's been on the run for her whole life from Klaus, and she's just learned, like, that strength and resilience and as to how to take care of herself, and, like, pretty strong character there, Miss Catherine. And I think that that's, like, true in real life, too. Like, we see other people as, like, this person's evil or this person's mean. And, like, sometimes that person's actually going through something really hard. And they're just trying to survive, you know? So I feel like it's really important, like, so too often we look at other people, but we don't see them. And so I actually pray about that a lot. Like, God, like, don't just let me, like, look at other people. Like, God, like, help me see them. Like, help me see them with your eyes. I really like these lashes. They're so, like, just easy, and they're so natural and pretty. I really like that. Period. I like that. Top 3 cuisines. Ooh. Number 1, Cuban. Number 2, Mexican. Number 3, who does pho? Who does pho? Korean? Or is pho Vietnamese? Whoever does pho, like PHO, That's number 3. What about you, Jeopardy King? What are your top 3 cuisines? Y'all are asking me some good questions. I love these questions. I feel like at the beginning of the live, it's where all the trolls come in and they say stupid things. And then we get to this point, like, this is when the good stuff starts happening. So I'm excited. Also, Caroline. A lot of people really like Caroline. Yeah, like, Caroline, she kind of bothers me. And I'm rewatching Vampire Diaries with my family, actually. And I'm trying to like her because I know she's such a popular character, but I don't know. I like, she's such a queen, though. Like, she's so involved in her community. Like, I think that's super cool. Like, when people, like, people act like they give a crap and people make it a point to show up for stuff and, like, show up for their community, I think that's very cool. And, like, I think that Caroline does that very well. Ooh, I should dip in here. So, like, when you're doing this, you can kind of play with, like, how much flow your product has because you're putting a liquid, which is your micellar water, into a powder, which is your eyeshadow. So you can kind of play with, like, how liquidy you want it. But if it's more liquidy, it's going to be more, like, transparent. And then if you have more powder in it, it's going to be darker. So you definitely don't want it too liquidy because it's literally going to slide all over the place. Like, here, let me show y'all something. Oh. So if y'all, stop that. So, like, see, like, this has more of the powder in it. And this one is more watery. I really recommend that if you use it, like, that you use more of this consistency for this. So, this is foundation from the other day, so just ignore that. Okay. Had my little teaching moment. And as you can see, you could see, like, off to the side there, you could see, like, all the extra micellar water. So that way, if I want more, like, if it starts to dry up, and it will eventually, then I can just go into that little side for more. So, hope that helps, besties. I go to my wing now. And for the wing, you want it to have a little bit more flow because you want it, like, crisp, you know? Oh, that's a little much. I will clean this up with concealer later. This is just a little not what I wanted. I'm gonna dip into a little bit of that micellar water and then just wipe it away. So. And if I'm completely honest, this red, like, I love the way it turns out when I'm done, but working with it kind of scares me. If I'm being completely honest, y'all. this to come up a little bit higher. Okay. And I'm gonna do the same thing, and I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Ultra Liner. Love Maybelline. Jeopardy King says, mine is Italian, Japanese, and Indian. Cool. Yummy. I like Japanese food too, but I actually found out that I can't have seafood anymore. I got this thing called gout. If y'all have ever had it, it is literally so painful. And they were like, yeah, you can't eat seafood. So I was like, so no more sushi for me. I don't know a lot about Indian food. Like, I'd love to try more. I do have a really sensitive stomach, and I don't do well with spicy food, so I don't know if a lot of Indian stuff is, like, spicy. Vietnamese is pho. Cool. Hey, Wesley. Y'all, my godfather's here. My South African godfather is here. Wesley, have you started making your YouTube videos yet? My name is Kaiser. Hey, Kaiser. Putting eyeshadow in the creases scares me. I'm afraid I might end up poking myself in the eye. Well, that's why you hold the brush like this. I try not to ever do like that because it makes it easier to make it a straight line, and then it lessens the chance that you're going to poke yourself in the eye. Alright. Going with my Feline Flick eyelashes. After I go live today, I'm going to link these in my Amazon for y'all. Because they are so pretty, and they literally don't even need to be cut. Like, what the heck? I don't know why I didn't start wearing these earlier. No, I just applied to have my live activated. That's interesting, Wesley. I think that for live, you have to have, one of my subscribers told me that you have to have 50 subscribers to go live. So, start making videos, start making shorts, and get your subscriber count up. I don't know why you mean, what you mean by applied, though. You have to apply it? I don't think I ever had to apply. Aaliyah, I like how you put, like, I think I am subscribed to you. Let me see. Wait, hold on. Let me finish saying what I was saying to Aaliyah. I like what you said, Aaliyah, like how you were like, girl sleepover rules. Because, like, this is a sleepover. Like, I love that. But I like what Shelly said. And how she put it in cursive, like, spread kindness, no sharing age, and no sharing location. Because, like, the rules are, like, super important that we have those up there. Because, like I said yesterday, like, I feel like sharing location online is so normalized. And it is so dangerous because, like, y'all might think that you're safe on here. But, like, my live is public in front of the whole world. And, like, You know, like, I want to say everybody who watches my live are nice people, but like, I don't know. I can't see everybody that watches my live, you know? And like, if you're out here putting your age and your location out here, even if you're like 95 years old and you're a millionaire and you're telling everybody you live in London, and like, what if like somebody who's bad is on here and they see that and they're like, oh, a 95-year-old lady with a bunch of money, like, I'm gonna go rob her house, you know what I mean? Like, people have those intentions, and like, I don't want my channel to become a place where people can look in my chat and find people to target. Like, I don't want y'all to be putting yourselves at risk like that. And I feel like a lot of people don't know. They're just saying hello, but a lot of people don't think about safety like I do, you know? And I really hope that like I can start making a difference on the internet and start normalizing like safety and privacy. And like that person who was talking about cuisines earlier, like, that's exactly the kind of stuff we should be talking about on the internet. Like, talking about favorite food is an awesome way to get to know people, and those are great questions, and those are appropriate questions. But like, talking about where you live or how old you are or where you go to school or stuff like that, like, that information does not need to be on the internet ever. So that's a really long-winded way to say, if you want your message pinned, it needs to say my rules about safety. But I love like the cutesy, like, welcome to the sleepover thing though. And I love the fun fonts, so keep it coming, y'all. And even if your message doesn't get pinned, like, you are helping me. So thank you to everybody who's like reiterated my rules. And plus, all y'all subscribe to Wesley, because Wesley is my godfather. If you want to know me better, get to know my family. I've got a couple family members that have YouTube channels in the works, so I think Wesley might be the first one. You might beat everybody else to it. So make sure y'all subscribe to Mr. Wesley. He is my South African godfather, and what was I gonna say? He is an amazing cook. Thank you, Sarah. Kylie says I suck at making videos. Not that I suck, like she sucks. You don't suck, Kylie. You're in your own way. Get out of your own way. Stop telling yourself that. Words are powerful, so don't say negative things about yourself, because like, when I first started making videos, I wasn't very good at it. Like, I wasn't very good at editing and like doing all this stuff, but like, you know what I did? I practiced, and I kept showing up for myself, and I was like, you know what? Like, I can do this. I can learn this. So shift that attitude into a positive attitude, and I think you'll be very surprised at what you can do, bestie. Oh no, where's my foundation that I always wear? You know what? Maybe today's the day I wear a different one. Maybe today is that day, y'all. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. I don't know if I've used this on a live before. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Halo Glow. And then I'm gonna go in with Revlon Color Stay. This stuff is the OG, y'all. When I first started wearing makeup, well, actually, the first kind of makeup that I ever wore is Maybelline. No, it's actually this one. This is the first makeup that I ever wore. Like, my first foundation ever. I started wearing this when I was like, or started playing with it, I should say, when I was like 11. Oh, I found my Maybelline one. Never mind. We're gonna go with my tried and true, the Maybelline. But we are gonna apply it with this today instead of the sponge and see how it turns out. This thing is like a paintbrush. I saw Jeffree Star use this thing, and I was like, period, give me that. And I ordered it. I ordered this like a while ago too, like sometime in 2024. Why the phone number, Aaliyah? Why the phone number? That's funny. I like the bow. That's very cute. The phone number. So I have older cousins who told me that back in the day, like when you would get together with your friends, you would prank call people. Like you would like randomly, like act like you were like, "Hello, did you order a pizza?" And like just dial random numbers just to see if you could tick people off. And like when you would really like tick people off, they'd be like, "Call me again, and I'm gonna call the cops." But I think, like, in modern day, like, because of all the trolls and stuff, I feel like, trolling people's lives on TikTok or on YouTube is, like, modern day prank calling. Like, going in there, saying crazy things, trying to piss people off. Don't do it to me, y'all, because I will kick you out, and I don't want to kick any of you out. There was someone in here a couple weeks ago who was like talking about snails and was like, I'm going to start spamming the chat with snail facts. That kind of stuff I think is hilarious. I like that. They were like, did you know that snails have over 3 million teeth? I was like, no, I didn't know that. And they were like, did you know that the snail with the sharpest teeth is the sea snail, and it has the same sharpness as a diamond? I was like, oh my gosh, no, I didn't know that. So if you got stuff to say like that, keep it coming, because I like that. Keeping it interesting, keeping us educated when we're at our sleepovers, you feel me? I started wearing makeup at 14 and I wore Mary Kay makeup for a long time. That's cool, Tiff. Thank you, Kylie. You're welcome, Aaliyah. Okay, y'all, I have to go potty, so I'm gonna move you up to the ceiling. Okay, besties, I'm back. Okay. Hey. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with contour. Y'all know the routine. You should, at least by now. Ooh. A little bit. This stuff comes out so quick, y'all, and it's so pigmented. Hi, Izzy. You're welcome, Tiff. You deserve it. Hey, Jay. I love this, like, what do you call this? Like, this, like, packed, the bristles are, like, really packed in here. I really like this for blending out my contour. See, like, it just blends it out so well. Like, look at that. Tomorrow I have school, but my mom is picking me up. That's cool. Literally, when I was in school, one of my favorite things ever was when I got to be early dismissal. And, like, when my mom would come to get me early or my dad would come to get me, I'd be like, bye, y'all. Have fun in boring school. I'm gonna be out in the big, big world. And, like, I don't know, when I would get to leave, like, I don't know, like, everything just felt, like, the world felt like it was my oyster when I left school early, you know? Ugh. Sometimes I think about, like, what younger me would say. Like, I feel like when I'm, like, down and when I'm in bed, I'm like, younger me is like, Ashley, you have a car. You have a car. You can get in it and you can drive wherever you want. Like, just go around town with the windows down. Like, you have a car. Like, what the heck? And, like, I feel like she'd be like, Ashley, why are you still laying there? Go to the mall. Go to the mall. Come on, let's go. You know, like, the little things you take for granted as, like, when you get older. And then remembering back to what child you would say. I think it's kind of cool to think about. This is my, I forget what this one's called. My e.l.f. putty blush. This is my peachy one. Since we're going red today. I feel like the peach, when I do a red look, I prefer peach over pink. Because I just think it balances better. And then I also like to go underneath the eye with the cream blush because it helps color correct when I do my concealer. Like, it helps it look brighter, then helps my concealer and my blush, like, blend together better. So that's just the way I do it. And then maybe when I feel like it, I put it on my nose too. I love this brush so much. This is the Real Techniques contour brush. And, like, I've used other brushes for this, and, like, this stuff, if you put this brush in it, which I think I used to use this one in it, it will destroy it. Like, it'll get all, like, caked up in these bristles and nasty. And then it'll, like, when you put it on, it'll make, like, dots all over your face. But if you use this one, I think it's, like, a natural versus a synthetic brush. And for this product, the synthetic just, I don't know, y'all, it just works. It works better. Hey, Tanvi. Oh my gosh, y'all have such cute usernames. I love the little pink username, and I love that you have hearts, and they're like the sideways heart, and then I love that you use the sparkly heart. Do I like K-pop? I like some songs. I don't know a lot of K-pop though. Shout out to Yuri. Miley says creative popcorn. You know what? My mom, you're making me hungry, Miley. My mom got a kit, not a kit, but like a big old bag of like assorted popcorn, and there's like caramel corn. It's like there's like caramel, there's like Mexican street corn flavored popcorn, which I didn't even know was a thing. What else does it have? It has a whole bunch of good flavors, and like if I didn't have any self-control, y'all, I would sit there and I would just chow down. Those of y'all who are new here, I actually don't really eat sugar. I'm sugar free. I lost like 30 pounds in 2024, and a lot of that had to do with like just getting rid of sugar. Like I was overweight for like many years, and my stomach started giving me problems, so I just like started trying different stuff. I really didn't even mean to lose the weight, but like I needed to lose the weight because I was really unhealthy, and just going sugar free helped so much. So I really try not to eat granulated sugar or anything that has granulated sugar in it. It just helps me and helps my body a lot. Ow, I just ran over my own toe. I also love to use a flat foundation brush when I do my concealer. This is e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This stuff is so pigmented. I freaking love it. Love it. I'm just gonna do, this is literally how much you need. That's it. This stuff is so pigmented. I wear heels sometime. So I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story. Those of y'all have been here before have heard me talk about my granny. And this is another thing we do about sleepovers. We talk about funny memories because I love to laugh. And I know that y'all love to laugh too. So, my granny, okay? My granny had bunions on both of her toes, her big toes. And so when you have a bunion like on your toe, like say like this is the bunion, right? It makes like your toes like go this way. So like her toes, this is a bunion, right? And it went this way. Her toes like went sideways, like, so when she stood, if you looked at her feet on the floor, they went like, her toes went like this. So anyways, and back in the day, my granny was a professional girl. She was a material girl. Material girl! Okay, back in her day. And she loved her some heels, y'all. Like, I don't even know if she owned a pair of sneakers, because she was clicking around in them heels. But all those heels, y'all, they caught up to granny. And when I was like, hold on. Alexa, stop. Hold on. Alexa, stop. Sorry, y'all. Sorry for the screaming. I just was hearing that music and I don't want to get copyrighted. But anyways, I was telling y'all a story about Granny. So, anyways, she was a material girl. She loved her heels, you know? You feel me? And she wore heels so much, like so much, that she got bunions from wearing those heels. So, she would tell me, like, at like 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, and beat it into my brain over and over again. She would stick her foot in my face and she'd be like, see this? You see this? This is called a bunion. A bunion. And I better never catch you clicking around on those dang things. This is what it does to your feet. You want ugly feet? Wear heels all the time. Try it. Try it. See where it gets you. And, so, I don't really wear heels that much. I really like comfortable shoes better. I will wear a pair of heels, like, if I'm gonna go out to dinner or to a wedding or like stuff like that, but I don't really wear heels like day to day. And if I do go to a wedding or do go anywhere, like, I literally always have a pair of flats with me. I usually bring like a pair of like dressy like flip-flops. I love flip-flops. They're my favorite shoes. but I just like I'll bring like a pair of like glitzy flip-flops along with me in my purse, so that way I can change. And this is like a quick like pro tip, like if you ever want to wear heels somewhere, wear your heels, but like bring your flats, and then when anybody takes your picture, be wearing your heels, and then everyone will remember you as wearing your heels the whole time even though you didn't. Pro tip. And especially like it's nice to wear heels if you're going out to dinner or if you're going to church, because like that's a seated activity, you know, then it's easier to wear heels. So that's my little story about my granny and heels. This is the Maybelline. I recently fell back in love with this stuff. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser, and it's the corrector shade. It's like a pink. It's so pretty, y'all. Just putting this over the other one. Tiff says I miss school because I don't get to see my friends like I used to. They're all married and have kids now and are busy. I feel that. Yeah, like I miss like being in like I miss the social aspect of like when I was in grade school, because I feel like even college can be more isolating than high school, because I feel like high school, middle school, like it's just wide open for the community, you know, and so like you get to meet all kinds of people. But like when you get to college, it's like it narrows it down a little bit more, and then I've heard that when you get out in the workforce, it narrows it down even further. And I like to use the concealer to like help like shape my nose, because like when you're contouring your nose, you can use your highlight and kind of like bring it over further like this, and it helps make your nose look smaller when everything's all said and done. I'm just gonna go back with my foundation brush and kind of tap that. Yeah, of course you can, Jesus believer. Let me set it up. There you go. Thank you, Carson. He says, I subscribed and liked. Thank you. Justin's Nugget says, yes. Yes, Justin, yes. Proud of you, girl. Thank you. Some people bully me in school sometimes and make me sad a little. Aaliyah, I don't know if you were here the other day when I was talking about the girl who spit on me on the bus when I was 8. Like, I would get on the bus, or it didn't matter if I was getting on or off. Like, she would spit on me, and she would say, you're disgusting. She told me that my arms were all filled with dirt and that I was disgusting. Yeah. And then she would flip me off, too. And then one day, she was eating celery, and then she spit that at me, too. So I can relate. But you know what? That's because they have some kind of like inner demon or inner sadness they're dealing with. And I'm not excusing their behavior at all. But like, it's their problem 100% and not yours. But you know what? God sees everything, y'all. He really does. And I feel like I talk about this every day on my channel. Like, it says in the Bible, do not take revenge for yourself, for vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord. So God sees everything. So when somebody is treating you poorly or bullying you, God is going to get them back. You may not be able to see him do it, but trust and believe, babe. He will. And it's not for us to worry about. Just focus on like being friends with the people who are kind to you, you know, and like Valentine's Day is coming up. Focus on picking out your Valentines to give to your friends and like making little gift bags. And you know what I just thought of today is like, this is probably a random thing, and I don't even know if it's allowed, but I was thinking about the TSA agents at the airport, and that they, you know, have to scan everybody's bag, and like everybody's like, you know, make everybody walk through the thing, and like blah blah blah. And but you know what, that really is what keeps us safe when we're, you know, traveling. And I kind of feel like that's a thankless job. Like a lot of people don't say like thank you for being here and thank you for doing this, because like there could be some really, there's bad things that happen on airplanes sometimes, and that's why we have to have TSA agents. But anyways, but I feel like no one takes the time to say thank you. Like, thank you for being here. Like, thank you for doing this. Like, I know it must feel awkward for you to have to like pat people down and deal with people with an attitude, but I thank you for still showing up and doing your job. And anyways, I feel like nobody says that to them, and I feel like that's kind of sad. And you know, I'm all about being positive, and I'm all about like making a difference where I can. And I was thinking the next time I travel, I could make like 10 little goodie bags, and I would do it with like pre-packaged candy, because I don't want them to think I'm like, I don't know, trying to do something bad, because I'm not. It's a genuine thank you, and put like a little like sticky note in each bag that says like, hey, like I see you working hard, I see you showing up every day, and like I just want to say on behalf of myself and everybody else who travels by plane, like please, no, thank you so much for doing what you do. So I don't know, just something I was thinking about today. Just trying to spread some kindness and some love to those who maybe don't get it a lot, you know? This is my tried and true white eyeliner. You can see she is very well loved. This is the NYX Milk, and this is linked in my Amazon storefront. So, y'all, please go shopping in my Amazon storefront. It helps me. I don't make a bunch of money off of it. I make like maybe like, if you buy anything off there, I make like maybe 5 cents off of it. But it helps y'all because it gives y'all some good makeup products, and it helps me because I get that 5 cents instead of nothing. And 5 cents is better than nothing. You feel me? I'm going to go ahead and set this with my NYX matte finish. And if any men are watching today, today's your lucky day. You know why? Because I made not 1, but 2 lists for you for Valentine's Day. So if you've got a special lady in your life, you can go shopping on my Amazon page, and everything's there. I even picked out the tissue paper, and I even picked out the card. So it takes all that stress out of the process for you and helps you get in the good graces of your special lady, because any man who knows anything about women knows how important it is to stay in her good graces. Amen? Amen. You know the phrase, when mama's not happy, ain't nobody happy. So you better take care of your lady, gentlemen. And but anyways, there's 2 different gift baskets on there. It says Valentine's Day gift basket for wife. I even picked out the basket itself and the tissue paper. I picked out sparkly tissue paper, and even a bow for it. And then I picked out one for the girlfriend. Not that you have both, that sounded weird. But like if you have a girlfriend and not a wife, there's one for you on there too. And there's like different things for different people, because like there's some like, and everything's affordable, but there's some like cubic zirconia earrings on there. And they're super affordable, but like maybe if you just started dating someone like a month ago, you don't want to get them like, you know, look-alike diamond earrings. That would be a little forward. But there is like, you know, the big bag of Sour Patch Kids, and like the big bag of pink M&Ms, and like a little coffee cup that says best girlfriend ever. Like, you know, like little things that if you just started dating someone, that they'd be more appropriate to give as gifts. So like there's something on there for everybody to give to their special lady on Valentine's Day. So, and I also am going to make one for men, because like I have men in my family. Like I have brothers, I have a dad, I have many uncles. Like, you know, if you want to give a special guy in your life a Valentine's Day gift basket, I got you too. I love giving gifts and shopping for other people. It is so fun for me. Ellie says you're stunning. Thank you. Armato Tootsie says, hi, you are so pretty. Hope you see this. Hey. Hey, Toka. Of course I remember you. Chris 10 says, slay makeup. Thank you. Tiff says, I don't wear heels. I love wearing flats. Yep, period. I personally can't wear ballet flats because I have wide feet and those hurt my feet so bad. And I hate sweaty feet instead of a shoe. I freaking hate that. I like wearing, well, if it's cold enough, I'll wear socks, but flip-flops and sandals are really my favorite. Hi, Elise. Hey, Addison. I think I remember you from the other day. Were you here the other day? Isla Edit says, you're so pretty. Isla, will you make me an edit? I love edits. I think they're so cool, and I love seeing what y'all come up with. I actually have a playlist on my channel that if you make an edit of me, I'll showcase your edit. So make sure y'all check that out. Aline. Hi, Aline. Ziva Official. That is such a cute picture, Ziva. I love your profile picture of the little palm tree. Says, whoever is reading this, you are an amazing and kind soul. You are deserving of all things, and this world wouldn't be the same without you. Be you, be kind, be happy, because God loves you. Period. I love that. I love the positive energy. Ziva, keep doing what you're doing. You have a nice rock. What, this? Thank you. Yeah, of course, your favorite brunette. Of course. I could always use more help. Brianna says, you're so pretty. Thank you. Hey, Cameron. Hey, Megan. Love you too, AGK. Hey, Bianca. Hey, Macy. Girl, your hair is giving. Thank you. I just cut it a couple days ago. I actually cut my hair myself. I don't know if I ever told you guys that. But I do. I am is back. Hey. Welcome back. Preppy Corner says, hi. Hey, girl. Ellie says, hey. I'm good. How are you? Mier says, you love. No, you love. Aaliyah says, you're so naturally beautiful. Thank you. Hi, I'm Olivia, and I love the way you did your makeup. Thank you. Ms. Behaven said, hey, good to see you. Have you started double streaming? No, I don't. I actually can't stream on TikTok. I don't have enough, followers. So follow me on TikTok. I'll put my TikTok in the chat. It's ash.1077. But YouTube is my main platform. But every time I live stream, I try to, like, after I have my makeup done, I try to post, like, a little something something on TikTok. So, yeah. I don't even know how to double stream. I saw this girl who has, like, an ASMR channel double stream. And, like, I asked a question. I was like, how are you double streaming? And, like, they were like, oh, because she's amazing, but she uses a camera that's hooked up to her laptop. She's, like, using a laptop or something with, like, a camera on it. I was like, oh, cool. Thank you, Tiffany. Abhishek, thank you. Elena. Who is this diva? Oh, my gosh. Someone finally said it about me. Thank you. I love that phrase. I think it is so cute. Who is this diva? I love that. I'm good, Luke. How are you? Jetty says your makeup is eating. Thanks, bestie. Cora says, very pretty name, by the way, says, I subbed to your channel. Thank you. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the sleepover, bestie. And Jory says, hey, girl. And Jory's one of my main girls on here. Loving your makeup look. Thank you. You're saying my name like we're friends means a lot for me. Well, we are friends. We're all at a sleepover together. Y'all are all in my room. Barry says, happy Monday, Ash. Happy birthday. Happy Monday to you, Barry. You don't need makeup. You're already beautiful. Thank you. Well, my makeup is, like, it's an artistic expression of mine. Like, it's not ever something I feel like I need. Like, I'll go around anywhere, any day with no makeup on. I talked about this yesterday. Like, I exist, like, as both ways, you know? And I wrestled a lot with that, like, my identity and, like, who I am. And, like, am I someone who wears makeup? Or am I somebody who wears oversized shirts and basketball shorts? But I was like, you know what? Like, God made me this way, and like it's okay to be myself. Like this is me. Like I exist in this dual form. It's who I am. Like I'm not the pageant queen, but I'm also not the girl who climbs trees and's never even heard of makeup. I'm both, and that's okay. That's me. Hey, Iwan. Thank you, Luke. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Braylon. What is your blush? Ooh, my blush. That's a good question. I'm wearing... Blah, blah, blah. I'm wearing this one. What is this called? Blush Pate by e.l.f. Putty Blush. It's, this is linked to my Amazon storefront. It's a cream blush. What times are your lives normally so I'm not late? I normally go, I don't know, I've actually been experimenting with that. I know there's a lot of people who say that I go live too late for them, so I'm going to start going, I don't know. I want to start going live at like 10 a.m. Eastern time. And I guess that would be 7 a.m. Pacific time. But, what was I saying? I normally go live like between like 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern, and that would be like at 1 p.m. Pacific time. But I've been thinking, like I said, of going live. Like I want to be a morning person so bad, and I was thinking of like training myself to get up earlier and like just start doing this earlier. So that'd be 7 a.m. Pacific time. Contour. This is the e.l.f. Halo glow stick. It's linked in my Amazon storefront. So I think that my face is dry now. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it. Hey hater. And that's literally their name, Haider. Hey hater. Is that how you spell it? No, I have school, please, 6. Well, that's Pacific time. Oh. Well, I was actually thinking. So one of my favorite YouTubers, her name is Sienna Singh. And the whole reason why I'm live is because of Miss Sienna. Her name is Sienna Singh, C-I-A-N-A, Singh, S-I-N-G-H. And she's the whole reason why I go live. Because if she wouldn't have said it to me, I would have never known about live. And, well, I did know about live, but I was like, there ain't no way I'm doing that. But then I loved her live so much, and I was talking to her, and I was like, she's like, are you, how long have you been on YouTube? And I was like, a while. And she's like, you need to be going live. That could really help your channel grow. And I was like, okay. And so she was like, you need to go live, like more. Like, do it every day, because that's what she does. So I was like, okay. And something that Sienna does, and she does it really well, is while she's on the way to the gym, because she's a gym girl. Know her. We know Sienna. We love Sienna. She goes live when she's in the car, because like she's gonna be in the car anyways. Remember how I was talking about like the importance of like integrating live streaming like into your like daily life? So Sienna will go live like multiple times a day. Like if she's going somewhere in the car, like she's usually live. And so I was thinking about that. I was like, maybe I could just do it like in the morning when I'm in the car or making breakfast. A couple of you have joined me. Well, a lot of you actually have joined me when I do my healthy breakfast or when I do my daily coffee or my daily matcha. And so that's been fun. So I was thinking about upping it to twice a day. So that way those of you who like can't see me in the evenings can see me in the morning, and then vice versa. But like, I don't know. Or I was thinking of like, so like going live, so I could either, because I feel like going live 3 times a day would be too much. I feel like I could either go live like in the morning, like while I'm getting ready to go to the gym. Okay. Or go live while I'm driving to the gym. Or I could like go to the gym and like not be live and then do my makeup in the morning. And I don't know. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Or maybe switch it up like depending on the day, because I always leave my lives up for replay. I know it's not the same on replay because I feel like watching someone's lives when they're live. Why am I using that brush? watching someone's live, like when they're really live, like is hits different, you know? And it's cool to have that like instant human connection. So, but for right now, I'm usually live like from like, what did I say, 3 p.m. Pacific time and later. This is my NYX. Can't stop, won't stop, by the way. I'm just using this to set my neck. You always want to set your neck because your foundation can go in these little creases and then it just looks kind of funky. These are, let me show you. These are these. I just tried them on today for the first time and I decided that I love them. Thank you so much, though. Yes, you pronounced correctly. Good. I'm glad I pronounced your name correctly. Can you give me something or someone to edit? I guess I could. Well, I'm about to brush my hair. You could like put it in slow motion of me brushing my hair, I guess. I also have a lot of TikToks and I have a lot of material on shorts that you could edit together and it could look really cool. A lot of people that edit my stuff just screen record my live streams, then like do something with it. But I always say like, I'd prefer, I mean, I'll take anything. I appreciate anything that y'all want to edit for me. I really do. But I prefer that if you take like a bunch of different stuff that I've made and like make it into something, like have me in different outfits, different makeup. I feel like it gives a more, I don't know, holistic look, I guess. You feel me? Okay. Thank you, Aaliyah. Y'all haters with the Valentine's Day stuff, okay? Like, everybody knows, okay, that us makeup girls, we start early because we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with our makeup. And, like, with the holidays, like, nobody wants to, like, actually do whatever it is on the actual holiday. Like, the fun, for at least for me, like, I love to do my nails for different holidays and stuff. And I love, like, doing them, like, with the holiday, like, upcoming. Like, once the holiday is here, it's practically over, and I'm on to the next one. You know, by Valentine's Day, woo! Clumsy, actually. I'll be already on to St. Patty's Day, you know? That's just the way I roll. Because I guess part of it is, like, once the next holiday gets here, like, it's already old, you know, because we've been, like, celebrating it so long that it's finally here, and then once it ends on that night at midnight, it's over. You know, we're done. Now we're on to the next one, so at least that's the way I operate. Because I want to do, like, multiple looks for Valentine's Day, so I figured might as well start early, you feel me? You feel? I love your earrings. Thank you, Claire. I got these from one of my best friends. Yes, so you can give her 50 cents. Yes. Yes, thank you. The one thing that people have bought from me the most is probably my, and this was like last year, is my heatless curler. Like, people bought that thing so much that I think I got $15 from it. So, still not a lot, but it was something, you know, it was nice. And I don't use, like, an expensive one. I have, like, a really cheap little heatless curler that I use, like, when I do have, like, those, like, pretty loose waves. That's the one I use, and it's linked on my Amazon. So I'm going to do my lipstick, my lip routine. This is the Maybelline Color Icon Totally Toffee. I use this one the most often. She's amazing. I love her. And what was I going to say? For my lip technique, I use the same technique that Makeup by Mario uses. It makes the lips like a very specific shape, and it helps make your lips look like a little bit juicier. But basically you underline this part, and then you only overline it on the very like edges, like on the Cupid's bow and then the bottom. So this is what I'm gonna do. I see so many people like downgrade themselves when they do this across their upper lips. Like, do not round out your lip. Like, it makes you look like you're like you're in that movie A Shark's Tale. You feel me? Don't do that. But yeah, this is the lip shape that like I like. Thank you, Adamir. Thank you, Valentina. Yes, I've seen Harry Potter. Can't be dealing with idiots. Period. Xfinity Gamer. Love that. Hermosa Ashley. Thank you. Gracias. Leave me alone says, hey. Hey. I'm going to do a concealer. Look like I just ate a powdered donut. Trust the process. Trust the process. Where is my... There it is. And now we're just going to go with this nude. Oh, I forgot like a key, one of my key components of this look. So I actually have a, wait, let me do my highlighter before I do this. Take some highlight. I'm gonna use the same, oh my gosh, it's heart shaped for Valentine's Day. I just realized that. Nose job. Little exclamation point. Kind of covered up my blush, and I'm not liking that. So I'm going to go in with my favorite blush, which is the CoverGirl Cheekers. If I can just find her. There it is. And I have this like peachy one that I wear when I wear like a peachier blush look. Toto says, hey Ashley, my sis, Happy New Year 2025 to you. Thank you, Toto. Happy New Year to you as well. So this is called Rose Silk. And this is like a peachier shade. But I just don't like how that highlight like kind of turned into like an airplane landing strip. and kind of covered up my blush, so I'm just bringing it back. I'm gonna do some down my nose, just because. Where did my eyeshadow palette go? It's probably in the eyeshadow drawer. Yep. So I'm gonna go in and so I have a little beauty mark right here, and I love beauty marks, and I don't always remember to do this, but I really like it when I do, because it helps like bring back what's naturally on my face, you know? See? It's right there. And then, oh, the other thing that I forgot about was the last time I did this look, I also like went underneath my eye a little bit with the red, just a little tiny bit. So I think I'm gonna do that again. See what I mean, y'all? Like, the red just like gives the whole face like a different look, you know? And like, you can't really see it until you look up close, and then it like, I think it's because my eyes are super dark brown, but if you put my eyes in the sunlight, they're actually a dark red. So I think that red kind of like brings out my eye color. Just gonna do a little bit like that. See? I'm the one sending you so many hearts. Thank you, Aaliyah. That's so nice of you. Yeah, y'all, send me some hearts. Get on Aaliyah's level. Fatima says hi. Hey, Fatima. Lime and bagel. Cute name. You should add a little like lime emoji next to your name. That would be so cute. Hey, lime and bagel, though. Claude says heart. This is for you, Claude. Give me one reason I should sub to your channel and like the stream. Because I gave you advice as to what to put next to your username, bestie. And that's valuable advice. Like the little lime wedge emoji. And because this is the channel where we have fun. That's why you should sub and like the stream, period. My little sister wears fake freckles on her face. That's cool. And henna, that's cool. You look like Shannon Rutherford. Y'all, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Kurt says, wow. Wow yourself, Kurt. Your dog is cute in your profile picture. Luna says, hi, Pookie. Hey, Pookie. Glad to see you. You were so helpful yesterday. Luna, can you add what Aaliyah wrote and say... also say, buy the stuff from her Amazon. I appreciate it. Baru says, good morning, my best friend. How are you? Good morning. Buenos dias. I'm good. How are you? I'm a spam hearts. Thank you. Kurt says, hey, no need to be rude. I ain't being rude. Hairstyle is very you, beautiful. Thank you. I actually didn't like it, and my mom was like, no, it looks good. It looks good. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some more highlights, because I don't like this up here. I want more highlights, even though my mom was like, no, leave it. I don't like it like this. I like a lot of blonde around my face. Thank you, Luna. Hey, Ruby's Journey. That's a cute name. Lighter would look better. I agree, bestie. I agree. You have good taste. Maddie says, you're so pretty. I love your softball emoji, Maddie. That's really cool. It's Ava says, you're so stunning. Thank you, Ava. I'm going to an epic neon party this weekend. That's fun. Is it one of those parties where like everybody wears white and then everybody dances and then they spray, what was I gonna say? They spray, like neon paint all over you. Hey, Francisco. Hey, Crazy Cheetah. I was gonna say buy her Amazon stuff or I beat you with wet noodles. No, beat them with dry noodles, girl. Luna the Hellhound, and you are. Period. With the impending blizzard, I went out early this morning and bought 10 gallons of milk, cold cuts, 8-pound of bacon, and a 50 ready-made white microwave dinners. No room in my fridge for none of this. Ooh, I feel you, stable genius. Ooh, that sucks. I hope that you stay safe, and I hope that the food that you chose is good, and I hope that the blizzard passes quickly, and in the meantime, I'm here to keep you company. Thank you, Robert. Hey, Grayson. Bye, Toto. Thank you for coming. No, it's black. It's a black light and you wear neon colors. Oh, that's fun, Aaliyah. No school tomorrow. It's canceled for me. Period. Stream my content. I posted a bunch of stuff for Vlogmas, and I actually need to edit the rest of my stuff together. I'm not sure. Y'all have to tell me. Would y'all rather have me edit the rest of Vlogmas and make it like one long video, or would you rather me have it like separate videos for each day that are shorter? Because like I was thinking the shorter videos were better, but then I heard another big YouTuber that I love say that she's like, I just love it when people post a long video. It's like a Netflix episode. Then you can sit down and just watch it and just like stop and start it as you need to and eat your snacks. I was like, oh, maybe people like want me to post long videos. So let me know. Alright, who wants to be beat with logs? Y'all, shop at my Amazon if you don't want Luna to beat you with logs. Thank you, Bailey. I can't say, Chino, I'm sorry. Do you like exercise? I love exercise. I wish I did it more. I'm going to be doing it more. My phone's going to die. Can you give me a shout out before I leave? Shout out to Aaliyah. Did I just call you Chino? I'm sorry. Aaliyah. I know your name's Aaliyah. Yes, shout out to Aaliyah. She's one of my newest mods. She did amazing tonight. Y'all mods, I really appreciate y'all because I don't know if I'd be able to keep doing this if it weren't for y'all. So y'all are some real ones. And thank you so much. Luna says, with the storm I bought a lot of food and a crap ton of Monster and coffee. I put the Monster shelf out of stock. Oh my goodness. Strobsy says, I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. Go Bills! Oh, you're welcome, Toto. Chad says, looking flawless. Thank you, Chad. Okay, I have an outfit for y'all. So let me go change. And then I will show you this we will get into this outfit. Alright, y'all. I'm back. Turn my little tracker. A little tracking thing. So let me put my bag down first. Make sure y'all can see me. Set up my iPad right here so I can see. There. So today I have on a different type of pants than I normally wear. Okay, this is gonna bother me. This thing has to go over here. Okay. So, where's my bag? There it is. No. That's what I was doing. I was gonna explain to y'all this like jacket situation. So I have this little jacket thing. I actually found this on Walmart. If you go way deep into my shorts or in my TikTok, you can see where I got this. But it just like has a little tie on it. So you could tie it shut. Shut. Where am I looking? I'm looking right here. You could tie it shut if you wanted to, right? But then I have this like lacy tank top on. This is a basic black tank top. Since I've lost so much weight, a lot of my clothes are actually too big on me, so. But I like it open. I just like it open like this. Then I have these are Christmas presents from my mom and one of my sisters. This is a charm bracelet. I love her so much. And then I have this, I think it's a Van Cleef type of deal, but anyways, my bracelets. And then I have these baggy jeans on. I'll link some of these for y'all later on Amazon. But, okay, so now is the outfit. So I have this purse. Y'all have seen it before if you watch my live streams. I have this little like scarf thing tied on it just to give it a little extra something, you feel me? And then I have this, my Ashley cup. This is my nail fell off. Whoops. There was already a crack in it when I started today's live stream. But I gotta redo my nails. But anyways, it says Ashley on it. I had it engraved. This is a Simple Modern. It's my favorite cup. This is also linked on my Amazon. So make sure if you don't have one of these, get you some. And today I actually have it, I'll just use my little makeup palette to show you. This thing locks. So today I have water in it, right? And look, it won't spill. It only will spill if it's all the way upside down, so watch. See? It only spills if it's upside down, but like if you do like this, or like this, it will spill. But if you get the new one of this, which I really want, it'll actually lock completely and it won't even leak from here. So, love Simple Modern. So then I just have my little clogs on. These are platform. I think platforms with these type of jeans are super cute. Then I have this for my cup. And y'all saw my earrings. They're like kind of like scalloped texture. They're hoops. And then I have my big old purse. This is my fit. And then I have another shoe option to show y'all. I'm gonna sit down for this one. Ooh. These are kind of like Timberland boots, but they're furry. Ooh. And I honestly was only going to show y'all the clogs, but I saw these two and I was like, you know what, why not? Like, maybe it'll be cute. So I've never put this on with this, so I have no idea what it'll look like, but we're going to find out. Why did I tie this so tight? Jeez. I hate knots that I can't get open. I just hate that. Okay. So now we're going to see. Oh, my hair's sticking to my lip gloss. Now we're going to see what it looks like with these. What do we think? Which shoe do we like better? Do we like the clog or do we like these? I'm doing my little poses. To help myself when I have to edit and make a thumbnail later. Okay, let's see what y'all are saying. Hi, Samuel. How we feeling? Hey, Bryce, how are you feeling? Are you feeling better today? Love you too, Kelly. Jade says, love your look. Thanks, girl. Jade said, so pretty. Panda says, love it. Thank you, babe. Ches Rich says, hello, Ashley. Hello, Ches. Ruxora says, hello. Hello. Don't forget to tie your shoes. Already done, bestie, but thank you for the reminder. Today was a Friday, and tomorrow's a 2-hour delay for me. Yippee. That sounds fun. Boots. Okay, Tiff. Your favorite brunette says, gorgeous. Thank you. Luna says, other one. What Valentine's Day is February 14th? Duh. Period, Slay Queen. You know. Fall Lover says number 2 for sure. Okay, cool. I honestly didn't expect that y'all would like the ones with the heel on it. Aaliyah says, I'm still here at 3%. Aaliyah, get your charger. No, Luna, we don't use profanity on here, but thank you for asking. Macy says, you're so pretty. Thank you, Macy. Taylor says, thinking. Okay, Taylor, let me know when you decide. Panda says, it was and is. Ava Nicola says, is it Valentine's Day for you? No, but like here in the beauty community, like we start doing things early. You know what I mean? Because like maybe y'all have like a party to go to for Valentine's Day, or maybe y'all are going to dinner, and like us beauty people, we try to like get y'all ready for stuff and help y'all out. So like we start early so that way we can start thinking about what we're going to do and give y'all different options as to what you're going to do. But also it's just fun because like I said earlier, I like to start doing holiday stuff early because it's just fun, you know? Because once the holiday's already here, like it's already too late and I'm already on to St. Patty's Day. Like Valentine's Day, y'all watch. February 15th, I'm going to have green nails. We're already on to St. Patty's, you feel me? That's the way we operate around here. We do things early. Sometimes, Luna, it just depends. I'm on my bunk bed. I can't get down. Get down, girl. Get down, Aaliyah. It's okay. I'm almost done anyways. Fall Lover says, hi, Ashley. Remember me from the other night? Of course I do. How are you? Guadalupe says, Quidis. What does that mean? Ava says, oh. Panda says, oh, no. The human could win. That's the only reason dinosaurs are freaking dead. That's all I wanted to use before. It's funny. Okay. back down. Alright, do y'all have any questions or anything for me? I took some new selfies for y'all. They're up in my community tab, so make sure y'all check that out. I actually put a one of my favorite music quotes on there for y'all. So like in my last couple of live streams, there was a couple of you who reached out to me and said that you've been having a hard time, and I just, you know, want to say that my heart really goes out to you. And I know Bryce was here yesterday talking about it. He was still sick. Bryce, I'm right there with you. Like, whenever I get sick, it's never like a one and done. It's always like, you know, there's 3 doctor's visits later, they still can't find it, and I'm still sick a month later. That's so me. So I relate to you, Bryce, with so much and everything you're going through. I'm thinking about you. I'm praying for you, and I hope that you see my community tab, Bryce, because there's a positive quote on there just for you. And in my shorts, there's also a short with a really positive song that helped me through a really difficult time when I lost someone I really, really loved. Don't cry, Ashley. So I put both of those up there for those of y'all who reached out to me. For those of y'all who I can't talk. Let me have a sip of my water. I need to slow down. The short is up with the song, and there's a series of selfies with a positive quote on my community tab, though, for those of y'all who've been having a hard time, because I get it. I've been there, especially with having the flu and not being able to breathe and stuff, Bryce. Like, when I say I have been there, I was just there last month. And yeah, it sucks. It do suck sometimes, y'all, but you know what? I'm here for you, and you know what? We got each other, and we're together, and I love you, and Jesus loves you too. And yeah, I hope that the songs and the positive quote can be of encouragement to y'all, and it can reach you and touch your heart in a special way, because I know that those things have touched my heart in a special way right when I needed them, and I hope I could share that with y'all. So yeah. Panda said, same, I was just sick. Yeah, period. Those rules are funny because I know they come from experience. Yes, period. You get it, maiden. You are so beautiful. Thank you, Randall. Ooh. That's true, Luna. I just pinned Luna's neck message. Yeah, my grandfather's sick and in the hospital. He has bronchitis and he has the upper respiratory sickness right now. Yeah, I keep getting text messages from Walgreens and CVS saying, like, there's an uptick of flu activity in your area. Like, there's an uptick in respiratory infections in your area. So, like, I know there's something going around, like, all over. And I have family that lives in different places, and it's even bad where they are. So, yeah. I guess it's watch a movie season, y'all. I need to make that Pinterest board for y'all with my favorite movies. I might do that when I take off this makeup. And oh, I need to respond to one of you. One of you yesterday asked me for what did you ask me for? You asked me for recommendations on Christian books. I need to get to sitting on my laptop and working on some things. But yeah, I need to make a little movie list for y'all. So if you're sick, or if you're having a real sleepover and you're looking for something to watch with your besties, we could share our favorite movies with each other. So make sure y'all follow me on Pinterest. It's allthings_Ashley. Put it in the chat. Thank y'all for all the hearts. That's so sweet of you. Okay. I'm sorry about your grandfather though, Chad. He'll be in my prayers. Maybe you could bring your laptop and y'all could watch a movie together. That could be kind of fun. If you're able to see him. I don't know like if he's still like contagious or not. Thank you, Blair. That's a really pretty name. That reminds me of Blair from Gossip Girl. Panda says, Guess what? I'm smart. I learned everyone has been in the hospital because they were born there. Well, most people. That's true. Your favorite brunette says, I'm always sick, and when I get sick, it's bad. Period. I don't feel like I'm always sick. I feel like other people think I'm always sick, but I'm not. Like in 2024, I got sick in like February, and then I got sick again in December. And I don't feel like that's a lot. And that was like head cold sick. So, and not counting sick to the stomach. Y'all know that I have trouble with my stomach. I talk about it a lot. But not counting stomach issues, just like respiratory issues was in like colds. February I had one, and then December I was sick. And I don't feel like twice a year being sick is a lot, so. But yeah, I feel you. It's always like, yeah, like it has to be the drama. It never can just be like a sniffle and then it goes away with me. It's always like some big drama thing. So yeah, girl, I feel you. He's not eating or drinking or doing anything. He's not doing well at all. Oh my gosh. That's hard, Chad. And like, all my grandparents are with the Lord, and I know that when people get close to going to be with the Lord, they stop eating. So I really hope that your grandpa starts eating soon. Let me just pray for you right now. Lord Jesus, and please bow your heads with me, y'all. Lord Jesus, I just lift Chad's grandfather up to you, Lord, and I pray that you put your healing hand on his grandpa, Lord, and you help his grandpa to start feeling hungry and start eating this very moment, and that you help guide the nurses and the doctors to give his grandpa food that he's able to eat and food that's nutritious and refueling for him, God. And I thank you for bringing us all together today in this live stream, and I thank you for this platform, Lord. And I pray that you bring Chad peace, and that you bring his family peace, and that you wrap your loving arms around them during this time. We love you, and we thank you, Father. Amen. I hope that helps, Chad. Yeah, I have to wait till he's not sick. Hopefully he makes it through. I wonder if you could do like a Hulu like watch party with him, because I think that like I think it's Hulu or maybe it's Disney Plus that does it, that like two of y'all could watch a movie together and then you can chat back and forth. I had a friend years ago that had a boyfriend that lived like away. They were like long distance, and they would have date night and they would watch a movie together and they would just chat back and forth, because it's like called like a movie party or something. Some streaming service has that. Your favorite brunette, period. Love that. I have really bad allergies. That's about it. Yeah, I have allergies too. I haven't eaten right in a week. Girl, start eating right. I've got a recipe for you for healthy chicken nachos. Literally so easy. Like, it's on my community tab, Luna. After we get off the live stream, look at my community tab and make those nachos. Yeah, Blair, you gotta savor every moment. Like, honestly, like, even the young people in your life, that was like the worst thing I ever had to walk through, is like losing somebody who was my same age, and we were super close, and that was the toughest thing I ever had to go through. I had to drop out of school and everything after that. So I know a lot of people always like to think about their older relatives going first, but sometimes they don't, and that's the scary part. So take lots of pictures, like make memories, like don't, like, yeah, you get angry with people, but if you don't waste precious time fighting with people, you know? And like, I've had a lot of loss in my life, and like, I have a phrase that I say when I feel like things are amping up between myself and another person. I'll just be like, you know what, like, I love you too much to fight with you, and then walk away. Because when you lose someone, like, you think about all the things you ever said to them, you know, and it gives you new clarity on what type of things are important and what isn't. So hope that helps, Blair. Hey, Ren. Thank you. Hey, Sophia. Amen. Praise the Lord. Yes. That's so cool. I never heard of that. Yeah, Chad, I hope it helps. Or I wonder if like you could get 2 DVDs, right? Or like join your local library, because your local library actually has a lot of movies, and what you could do is like find a movie at the library that exists on Netflix or something, and then you could take the or maybe you should buy it, I don't know. Buy your grandpa a DVD, right? Get him a DVD, but the DVD also has to be on Netflix. So buy this DVD, right? Drop it off at the hospital, say, my grandpa's in such and such room, give this to him. And then call him on the phone and say, hey, Grandpa, I highly recommend Tyler Perry or Adam Sandler. Them two will have you laughing, like laughing on the floor, laughing. The best movies ever. So pick something, Tyler Perry or Adam Sandler, like something Medea. By Tyler Perry, I mean Medea. And drop that off for your grandpa. And then get it set up on your TV at home, and then call him on FaceTime, right? And be like, okay, press play right now. And then just put it on mute so you don't have like the echo of the movie, and then you can watch a movie together like face to face. I highly recommend that. I feel like laughing would be really good for your grandpa, and it might stimulate his appetite. None of this is medical advice, by the way. This is just what I would do. So I hope that helps. I don't have the appetite to eat because with my dad's funeral, I also thought about someone else passing away. Oh, I'm sorry, Luna. Yeah, that's rough. Luna, you need to join this grief thing that I did. I'll type the link and the name of it in the chat. It really helps. And it took me a long time to actually go to it, but there's groups literally everywhere. You just go to this website called griefshare.org and type in your zip, and then it'll come up with like grief share groups all over the place. And I started going to that, and oh my gosh, like God spoke to me through that so well. And this happened when the family member died that hit me so hard that I had to drop out of school, and I literally couldn't function. I couldn't even get out of bed. I had to like Uber Eats myself everything because I literally couldn't function. I was so like grief stricken. Like grief had me like this after this person died, and I needed that group to help me. It was like rehab. Like I had to rehabilitate myself into regular life because I literally couldn't do life anymore. I couldn't do me. I was just so shaken by their death. Like it just really, really hurt me. And that person's actually the reason why I wear blue nails. Every time I wear blue nails, I think of this person because that was their thing, is blue nails. So, yeah. But anyways, Luna, I hope that helps you because it made a world of difference in my life. Yeah, Luna, check it out. And maybe sometime I'll show you my notebook. Like, so my grief share notebook is so worn out, and like, because I lost this person, right, that was really close to me, and then a few months later, I had someone else in my family and then I had another person do themselves, and so the first one was in like the spring, and the other two were like in the winter, and by the end of that year, I was like, I'm done with everything. Like, I was a shell of a person. I don't know how I was like making it, but I remember like I was working at Texas Roadhouse at the time, and like that was the most I could do was get up out of my bed and go to work, and I would put on a happy face, and I would pretend like I was okay, but I absolutely was not okay after losing 3 people super close to me in 3 violent deaths. Like they all died suddenly from something terrible. Like it wasn't anything that like, all of them were young, and it wasn't anything that like anyone saw coming, if that makes sense. So that was a scary, scary time for me, but I'm so thankful for grief share, and it really helps like process it, because I feel like when you start talking about death, the regular population is like, oh, that's so scary, that's so disturbing, like, oh, I don't want to talk about that, and they start like running away. But here's the beautiful thing about other people that are grieving is they're like, oh, someone, your uncle, someone shot mine too. And they're not going to run away scared from you. They're going to welcome you with open arms. And the beautiful thing is, like, those people will take their time and they'll get to know you, and they'll also get to know your loved one who passed away. And then it just gives you like such a closeness with each other, because when you get to know someone when they're in that place, like y'all two are just so hurting, you're just so open with each other, and then you can really make some good friends with that. But remember what I said about like regular people just like running away from that? Well, people that are grieving are like, it's like going through your grief, it's like going through a dark, dark forest in the middle of the night, right? Regular people are like, oh, I'm not going in there. People that are grieving are like, what the heck? I want to go. I'll go with you. I'll hold your hand. Let's leave the flashlight at home. I don't need the flashlight. My eyes will adjust. Someone with grief, who's familiar with grief or is going through it themselves, they're not going to run away from you. They're not going to shut down your conversation. They're going to hold your hand and walk through you with it because they get it. And anyways, I hope that can be of some encouragement to you, Luna, and that you'll get your little self over to Grief Share. Because when I tell you Grief Share is soul food, it is chicken soup for the soul, I'm serious. That right there is the real deal. Thank you, Ghost Keeper. Rick, that's a really deep question, and I'm not sure if I have... my voice is about to go out on me because I've been talking for a while on here. Can you give us a yeehaw? Yeehaw! I work for Texas Roadhouse. I can do a good yeehaw. Oh my gosh, Rick, that's rough. So yeah, Rick, like, join, I'm gonna type that in the chat for you too. And Rick and Luna, y'all both go on Google and type this in, griefshare.org, and yeah, type in griefshare.org on your browser and put in your zip code and find a group near you and just start going. It'll make a world of difference. So I'm so sorry for y'all's losses though. Hey Maria. Alright y'all, with all of that said, I had a great time on live with y'all. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. And I will see y'all on live tomorrow. I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a good rest of your day or night or afternoon or wherever you are in the world. Bye.